Students can also store values for variables in their calculator, and their calculator will use the stored values to evaluate expressions. Let's try the example on the screen. In order to store a value for a variable, you must first type the value. So we'll type 3/5. I'm going to get my fraction template and type a 3 in the numerator, use the down arrow and a 5 in the denominator. Then I will exit the fraction, and I want to store that value for the variable x. Store is the function in blue, which means I must press the blue control button first, then press VAR. So we will now store that value for the variable x. So I will type x from the keyboard at the bottom of the calculator and press enter. 3/5 is now stored as the variable x. Now we want to store -3/10 for y, so use my negative button. Again, bring up my fraction template and type in 3 in the numerator, 10 for the denominator. Exit the fraction and store that value for y and press enter. Now students can type the variable expression exactly the way they see it. So I'm going to type -5 parenthesis 2x minus y, close parenthesis, and you'll notice that x and y appear as bold variables, which means that it's going to use the value that is currently stored for those variables. Press enter and you will have your answer. If you would prefer the answer to be in decimal form, you can press Control Enter to convert into a decimal answer. If you need to edit your expression for any reason, pressing the up arrow until the expression is highlighted and pressing enter will bring back the original expression so that you could go and change something if you needed to. For example, if I wanted to change it to a y squared, I could just use my back arrow, include the squared symbol, press enter, and then it would evaluate the expression using y squared instead of y.